Oh my God, Amazon's buying iRobot. Everyone freak out because Amazon's going to have access to all the information in your house. Doesn't it already? Like, I was thinking through, yeah, okay, so like it's about data, right? And if you don't think that the house is the next battleground for getting all the information on you, then you're probably crazy. But we all still live in this world where it's like, wow, do we really care? Because, and maybe you do. I don't, but I'm sort of, the reason why I'm doing this video now is this is like a self-confession of like, oh my God, Dave, I think you're addicted to home automation stuff and you have so much information and all of the tech companies have access to it. It's just how they're going to use it and whether you care whether they're using it. Because I mean, think about iRobot. It's going to profile all of your rooms and it can understand potential wealth, how many people you have in your house, whether you have kids. And if you're really smart like me, you could have bought a robot vacuum cleaner, which I did, which was a little bit cheaper than the iRobot, but the reason why I got it is it had better mapping technology, including a video camera. And it's going to a cloud environment that's not necessarily held in the US, to a country that has ethical data concerns. So it's important to have a video camera in a robot because it can help you find the pens that you lose all the time. So anyway, it dawned on me, I am running the robot right at this moment, but pretty soon I'm going to go be putting some black tape over the camera, which I have never actually used. And we'll be questioning how the mapping technology works and why. Now I had the same problem with my security cameras. I didn't want to buy a particular type of security camera because the data was going to this other country and not the US. But does it matter? And then I started thinking through all the home automation stuff I have in my house. I mean, Google Assistant knows everything. I did Google devices everywhere because I didn't want to use Amazon devices because I thought Amazon might have been unethical with the data. But is Google any better? How the hell would I know? I mean, every time I ask to open the curtain or open the shade, it gives me directions to the nearest curtain shop. So I turned all the Google devices off. Actually, I have one right here. Hey, Google. Nothing, silence, because I silenced it because it was really annoying me. Then on the other hand, I have home automation running with Home Assistant, and Home Assistant is an open source technology, so that's safe. And that has everything. It has all syncing up the video cameras and the front doorbell and the doors and the lights and the curtains and all the Philips Hue stuff and just about everything that I have, including security. That's backed up to a cloud service that I pay $5 a month for some company called Casa. I don't even know who they are, for the convenience of me being able to access things when I'm not home, which I've never done, which is odd. Anyway, then I have like Apple HomeKit. And so of all the companies that I think I know, if I'm going to trust anyone with the data in the house, I'll trust Apple, except HomeKit. Has anyone got that to work? Anyone? Like, maybe I just have too many devices and the thing just doesn't understand. Half the time I ask it to open the gate and it goes, okay. And it calls it a curtain or a shade. And then the other time I ask it, it goes, oh, I don't know. And you're just like, it's like a stubborn teenager that you're like, you already know the answer, but like you're too cool for school and you won't figure it out. Like, but all of these companies, did I mention Smart Things? I think I've already mentioned Smart Things. So yeah, Smart Things is in the house as well. So that's Samsung. So Samsung knows, Google knows, Apple knows, Amazon knows. Amazon, Apple, Google, also like all of the largest tech companies in the world know everything about what's in my house. Do you think that's a coincidence? Nope. Do you think maybe with Matter coming in and the ability for all these devices to be interoperable, that's a big word for a Saturday morning with a coffee, do you think that's going to make things better? I don't know. I think maybe I've reached a tipping point. I've reached a tipping point finally where maybe just because I'm getting old and I'm getting more cynical and I'm getting more questionable about how this data is being used and where it's going, that I'm starting to weigh up the positives of being able to do things like hey Siri, open the curtains.
Okay, which shade? Gate, garage door, or all?
Garage door? That's not a curtain. But
Okay, the shades are open.
so it's now opening the garage door. It thinks it's the shade. Anyway, the point is, with my actual home assistant, I can control all the curtains. So I'm at this tipping point now where it's like the convenience of this technology and the automation, which enables me to do fun videos and work and I don't know, just the convenience of I can hear the garage door going up. Well, at least it worked. I just need to change the name of it, I guess, if I only knew how. The convenience of all this stuff is now sort of confused by where is the data going and what are they doing with it? And do I care? I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you care about the data? Is everyone else like me in the same boat where it's like, oh, well, they know everything about me anyway. Who gives a stuff? Or are you starting to question, like, where is this data going and why and how? Until then, I'm going to go buy another. Well, first, the garage door's open now. Might as well go and walk out of it. Go buy some more Philips Hue switches for turning things on and off. Happy Saturday.